thought it might be fun today to talk about some really popular LGBT books that I have not read yet. This doesn't mean that I'm not necessarily going to read them or that I don't want to read them. They're just books that I haven't picked up yet, whether I just haven't had the time, I haven't been able to find them just because of like where I live now, or I just haven't been interested enough to pick them up. So I'm just gonna like do a little rundown list, and I don't know, you can let me know down below if I should pick up one of these books or which ones I should just stay away from entirely. I have not read One Last Stop yet. I know, I've been wanting to, but I just haven't had time. This is the author, I think, of Red, White, and Royal Blue, which I did enjoy, and it was fine. Like, it wasn't the most groundbreaking book that I've ever read, but it was a very enjoyable book. And this one, I just haven't gotten around to. I just haven't. I've seen it in the store, and it's been, like, staring at me on the bookshelf, and I just haven't picked it up yet. I have heard lots of good things about it, so I am hoping to pick it up at some point, but I guess we will have to see. Next is Cemetery Boys. I don't even know what this one is about. I see it all the time. I see it all the time on my Instagram. I see it coming up a lot on people's videos on Book Talk and everything. I couldn't even tell you what this was about. No clue. Next is Aristotle and Dante, and again, like, I know Logan has read this book and he really liked it, I think, but I don't even know what it's really about. I probably at some point knew because I looked it up, and I just have forgotten in that time. Okay, nobody kill me. I have not read Song of Achilles yet. I do have this one sitting on the shelf in the living room. I am planning on reading it at some point. I started it and I just like wasn't into it right away. I don't know if it was just the prose or what. I have read the Iliad, so I know what happens. I know the story. I know like what's going on. And I've always been a Patroclus shipper, whatever it is, ever since I read the original text. But I just haven't read it yet. And I think some of it was just that I read the beginning and I just wasn't in love with the prose, and I just needed something else or I was gonna get bored. So, but I am still planning on reading it, but I just have not yet read Song of Achilles. Next is They Both Die at the End. He told us the ending. The Priory of the Orange Tree. I want to read this one so bad. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. It's so long. I'm so intimidated by it. I shouldn't be. I read enough Sanderson that this should be easy, and yet I'm scared. But the cover and everything, I need to get to it. Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I don't think I will touch with the 10-foot pole because I do not like Rainbow Rowell. So even though I see a lot of people read this one, I see a lot of people recommend this one, I don't think I will touch it at all, so sorry. Leah and the Offbeat has been on my TBR forever, and we've discussed reading it for the book club, but we just have not gotten around to reading it yet, and I do want to. So whether or not we read it for the club is irrelevant, because I will probably read this one. It's just taking me forever to get there. Last Night at the Telegraph Club. This is another one that I am going to read eventually. The cover really drew me in, and I read the back of it and I was like, this sounds pretty good. And again, just like, I have not gotten around to it. I am dying to read it, and I hear so many good things about it, and I just... if I had the time. The Raven Cycle series, I bought the first one and it is sitting at my parents' house in America, and I do not have it with me. I was going to read it and I just haven't because it's not here. But I have been wanting to read this one. I do hear good things. I hear that it doesn't truly become queer until like the second or third book, but I am still really interested in reading it. I just haven't been able to yet. There are just so many. There's so many books that I want to read that I just haven't been able to. So that was just a short list of them. I'm sure there are a ton of books that I could find that I haven't even heard of that are probably amazing. I am proud of how many books that I have read, and I cannot wait for that to just grow and grow and grow forever and ever. But for right now, those are the ones that I haven't read yet. And if there is one that you think I should really pick up next, let me know down below, because there's just so many options. I never know which one to choose. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.